Try to imagine it like this. You are dating a woman. Not just beautiful, but intelligent, magnetic, the kind of woman who stops the room the moment she walks in. You decide to play by the rules. You treat her like a queen. Flowers. Chauffeur service. The most expensive restaurants. Every single morning, the first thing you do is send that "good morning" text. Whenever she calls, you drop everything just to be there. You are the perfect gentleman. You are exactly the man your mother, your teachers, and society told you to be. But then, something strange starts to happen. Something silent. Instead of falling deeper in love, she starts pulling away. The texts become sparse. Dates get cancelled last minute with vague excuses. The way she looks at you, the admiration is gone. Replaced by boredom. Maybe even pity. You are panicked. You ask yourself, where did I go wrong? I gave her everything. Now, look at the other guy. He rarely texts first. He replies 4-5 hours later, sometimes the next day. He doesn't ask her what she wants to eat, he simply gives her a time and a place. He acts as if she is just a tiny fraction of his busy life. Cold. Unpredictable. And sometimes, acting as if she means nothing. And yet, here is the paradox, she is obsessed with him. She craves his attention. She stares at her phone, waiting for his name to pop up. She tries harder, grooms better, works harder, just to get a single nod of validation from him. Why? Why is reality so brutally unfair? The answer I'm about to give you might feel like a bucket of ice water to your face. But it is the antidote your mind desperately needs right now. The truth is this, a woman will never fall in love with a man who serves her. She only falls for the man she feels she must earn. Welcome back to Modern Invictus. Today, we decode the cruelest paradox of love psychology. It is time to stop chasing. It is time to lead the game. To truly grasp this, I need you to forget modern society for a moment. Forget the flashy conveniences, the Wi-Fi, the bubble tea, the dating apps. We need to rewind the clock. Go back hundreds of thousands of years. To the primitive era. A time where the line between life and death was razor thin. Deep inside the genome of every woman lies a powerful survival code. Scientists call it hypergamy, the instinct to mate across and up the social hierarchy. This isn't a conscious choice. It isn't some evil pragmatism. It is a biological imperative, hardwired into their DNA over millions of years of evolution. Visualize that ancient world. Women chose men with physical strength, abundant resources, and high status in the tribe. Why? Because they knew, only these men could protect them from predators. Only these men could feed them through the freezing winters. Only these men could shield their offspring during bloody tribal wars. And what about the men who were just cute? The weak ones who only brought flowers and submitted? In that brutal world, they had zero survival capability. Their bloodlines were weeded out, erased from the flow of history. Here is the critical realization: today, we have supermarkets, smartphones, and safe concrete homes. But her brain? It is still operating on prehistoric software. Those ancient mechanisms are still running silently in the background of every single date you go on today. This brings us to golden rule number 1. Etch this into your mind: when a woman feels your value is lower than hers, or even just equal to hers, the attraction circuit in her brain simply shuts down. Why is nature so cruel? Because for a woman, choosing a mate carries a massive biological risk. Pregnancy leaves her vulnerable for 9 months. Raising a child demands immense resources. In the past, a wrong choice, picking a weak man, meant death for both her and the child. That terrifying evolutionary pressure means she can only be attracted to men who display superior genes and the highest capacity for survival. So what happens when you are too eager? when you flatter her constantly, when you are available 24/7 just waiting for her text. You are unconsciously broadcasting a giant red flag to her brain: I am weak. I am needy. I cannot survive without you. And instead of being moved, her survival instinct screams, run. Avoid him. He is not strong enough to protect me. He is not a leader. This is why misplaced kindness is a death sentence for attraction. She doesn't hate good men. Her instinct is simply allergic to weakness disguised as devotion. So, how do you reignite that burning desire in her mind? The answer lies in a psychological law that is both fascinating and terrifying: intermittent reinforcement. Imagine you are playing a slot machine. If you knew for a fact that every single time you pulled the lever, the machine would spit out money, you would get bored very quickly. There is no thrill, no anticipation. But, if that machine operates randomly, sometimes you win, sometimes you get nothing, sometimes a little, sometimes a lot, you become addicted. You will sit there, pulling that lever forever, just chasing the rush of that unexpected win. Love works exactly the same way. Your attention is the reward. If you dispense your attention like clockwork, morning texts, lunch check-ins, goodnight wishes, always available whenever she calls, you are turning yourself into a vending machine. Predictable. Boring. She knows, with absolute certainty, that no matter what she does, you will still be there. And when certainty enters the room, attraction leaves. The attractive man, however, understands the power of mystery. He doesn't play childish games, but he operates by an iron law, the law of least effort. In any relationship, whoever invests less energy holds the psychological power. Whoever tries too hard to please the other is automatically in the weaker position. This leads us to the concept of scarcity. Think of your time and attention as currency. In economics, when a government prints too much money, the value of that money crashes. Inflation occurs. Similarly, if you throw your attention around too cheaply, your value in her eyes plummets. Look back at the wealthy lawyer I mentioned. He has money, he has status, but he is always in a state of ready to serve. He replies instantly. He rearranges his schedule for her. He buys gifts for no reason. He is causing hyperinflation of his own value. He is practically screaming, "Please love me, I am trying to buy your affection." Now, look at the bartender. He's broke, but he has it. He takes her to a small coffee shop. He teases her. And most importantly, if she is busy, he happily goes about his own business without a hint of disappointment. He is scarce. He doesn't need her to fill the void in his time. And here is where the magic happens. Because he doesn't hand out his attention for free, she begins to starve for it. She has to work to get a text from him. She has to earn his laughter. And when she has to work for it, she begins to cherish him. Do not make yourself a free flyer handed out on the street that everyone throws in the trash. Make yourself the jackpot that people wait in line for, pray for, and feel incredibly lucky to win. That is the position of a true man. But here is the million-dollar question: why are you scarce? Why do you not have time to text her all day long? If you are just pretending to be busy, if you are sitting on your couch playing video games or scrolling TikTok, but deliberately waiting to text back just to play the part, then sooner or later, that mask will fall off. Women possess a terrifyingly sharp intuition. They will sniff out the scent of a fake instantly. True scarcity, true magnetic attraction, comes from only one source: the mission. This is the critical difference of the Stoic man. Why are women so addicted to men who act as if she means nothing? Actually, it's not that she means nothing. It is that he has something else, something grander, something more important, something more sacred than her to pursue. A man without a purpose, without a career to fight for, without an ideal to serve, is nothing more than a ship without a rudder, drifting aimlessly in the middle of the ocean. And guess what? No woman wants to board a drifting ship. Look at those cheesy romance movies where the main character says, "You are my everything, you are my whole world." It sounds poetic. But in reality, that is the formula to kill respect. If she is your entire world, it means you don't have a world of your own. You become small, dependent, suffocated. Women want to step into your world. They want to explore your universe. They do not want to be the universe. Imagine you are the captain of a ship sailing through a violent storm. The winds are howling. The waves are crashing over the deck. What does the weak man do? He lets go of the wheel. He runs to hug the girl. He asks frantically, "Are you scared? Are you okay? What should I do?" He focuses entirely on her emotions. The result? The ship smashes into the rocks. They both drown. In her eyes at that moment, he is not a sanctuary. He is a liability. Now, look at the man with a mission. He might not even look at her once. His eyes are locked on the horizon. His hands grip the wheel with iron strength. His muscles tense to fight the fury of the ocean. He ignores her fear in that moment, because his supreme duty is to keep the ship on course. And it is precisely in that moment, when he ignores her to focus on the mission, that she feels the safest, the most trusting, and the most deeply attracted. She knows, this man can lead me through the storm. Do not make her the center of your life. Build your own empire. Sharpen your own grit. Chase your own peaks. When you shine on your own path, she will naturally want to walk beside you. Remember, a woman is a wonderful companion, but the mission is the final destination. When you start living your mission, when you become scarce and high value, a psychological phenomenon is guaranteed to happen. She will start to test you. Do not be surprised. And more importantly, do not get angry. She will suddenly go cold for no reason. She will mention her ex-boyfriend. She will agree to a date and then cancel at the last minute with a weak excuse. Most men call these toxic mind games. But through the lens of evolutionary biology, this is a necessary screening mechanism. She is shaking the cage to see if the beast inside is truly as strong as he looks. She wants to know, is this man solid as a rock? Or will he crumble from a light breeze of emotion? This is the moment your stoic character is put through the fire. How do 90% of men react? They take the bait. When she mentions another guy, they get jealous. They puff up their chest. When she goes cold, they panic text, "What did I do wrong? Why are you treating me like this?" They explain. They justify. They beg for attention. And in that exact moment, they fail miserably. They have handed over their emotional control to her. But the modern Invictus man is different. He possesses a secret weapon the ancient Stoics called apatheia, absolute equanimity in the face of external events. Watch how he handles it. When she cancels a date last minute, he doesn't rage. He doesn't scold. He simply texts, "No problem. Let's do it another time." Then he puts the phone away, hits the gym, meets his business partners, and completely enjoys his evening. He isn't punishing her, he simply refuses to let her actions scratch even an inch of his peace. When she tries to provoke him by mentioning another handsome guy, instead of jealousy, he smiles. He might even agree, "Yeah, that guy looks pretty cool." Why can he do that? Because he knows his own value. He doesn't need to lower others to lift himself up. This non-reaction is the single most powerful psychological strike you can throw. It sends a silent, earth-shattering message to her subconscious. This man does not need my approval to feel confident. My emotions cannot control him. He is a mountain. I am just a passing breeze. And when she realizes she cannot shake you, a miracle happens, her respect for you skyrockets. The power dynamic flips. Instead of you chasing to please her, she will now seek to please you, hoping to step into that world of strength and peace that you rule. Remember, hold your frame. No matter what she throws at you. It is not indifference. It is the steadiness of a king. Finally, to truly master this game, you must understand a truth that very few people dare to say out loud: love and attraction are two completely different beasts. Love needs closeness. It needs warmth. It needs care and commitment. That is the foundation for a long-term bond. But attraction? Attraction lives in the distance. It thrives on uncertainty. It feeds on challenge. It is like a fire. It needs air to burn. If you suffocate it with too much care, too much presence, too much availability, that fire will die from a lack of oxygen. The fatal error most men make is trying to use love to buy attraction. They think, if I love her more, if I spoil her more, she will desire me more. Wrong. Completely wrong. When you become too easy, too ready, you might get her appreciation. You might get her affection. But you will forever extinguish her burning desire. So, love her, but never lose yourself. Care for her, but never kneel. Be a safe harbor for her storm, yes, but also remain a mysterious ocean that she has never fully explored. Stop trying to conquer her at all costs. Instead, focus on conquering your own life. Become the most excellent, disciplined, strongest version of yourself. Make her feel that walking beside you, having your time, is a privilege. A lucky strike that she has earned. Flip the script in your mind right now. You are not the beggar asking for love. You are the prize. This is not arrogance. This is not manipulation. This is the ultimate respect for your own value. And remember this immutable law: once you know how to respect yourself, the world, including the woman you love, will have no choice but to respect you. That is the path of the modern Invictus. If you want to forge an iron mindset, a character that cannot be shaken by the ups and downs of life and love, hit the like button and subscribe to Modern Invictus Stoic Wisdom right now. I am Ken Lai. I will see you, my brothers, on the journey to becoming your strongest self.